Free Samick here. We're out in Marathon, Texas looking for snakes, and we're cruising during the day, mainly for diurnal stuff, snakes that come out during the day, and Texas horn lizards, which are protected in Texas, but we're trying to get to show you guys how cool they are and why they need protection from our state, and how cool of animals they really are. The grasslands area that we're looking for right now is they're more common in the grasslands because honestly I don't really know why, but they really are more common in the grasslands. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. Back to the snakes. Snakes come out on the road during the day to soak up heat, and then they get off the road when they've soaked up enough heat, and they do the same thing at night when it cools off. However, different habitats, in other words like grasslands compared to canyon habitats, are going to have different snakes and reptiles when you're depending on what you're looking for. We're looking during the day because the Texas horn lizards are not real common at night. I've never actually seen one at night except for one time, and he was sleeping on the road because it was warm and he was comfortable. Had no idea he was in danger. Chances are we're going to see some rattlesnakes. The more common rattlesnakes out here are the Mojave rattlesnake, which has a strong neurotoxic venom. Neuro meaning nervous system, and then toxin meaning a type of venom or a toxin. That is called the type A venom, which is only in this area, and in other areas in the surrounding areas, but mainly this area. And they're doing a lot of research with those snakes to see if they can cure fibromyalgia, just all kinds of different things that they can do with these venoms. Also, we'll see western diamondbacks and also more than likely a prairie rattlesnake. But really, we're looking for Texas horn lizards, Mexican hognose snakes, and desert king snakes, so that we can show you how cool these animals are. And as you can see, the surrounding area is just all grasslands. It's so pretty, and you can see the mountains in the background. It's just a beautiful area of West Texas, and we're gonna see what we can find, and we'll check in when we find something. We're out here in Marathon, and we found ourselves Mojave rattlesnake, and he is not a happy camper. He's not happy at all. He's rearing up, looking around, but he's about, hey, come here. Hey, these guys are the ones I was telling you about that have the strong neurotoxic venom, the type A venom. And he's not really trying to bite me, he's trying to get away from me. We just found him on the road. And the way you can tell between a Mojave and a western diamondback is that yellowish coloration to them, as well as a yellow bead if you get close enough at the base of the rattle. These guys are pretty common in New Mexico and this part of West Texas. Pretty cool find. We're gonna get him off the road and keep moving on down the road. So we'll let this guy go on his way. Hey guys, so we're out here cruising again, and we're looking for snakes. And the reason snakes come on the road at dusk is because it's cool enough for them not to be overheated in the heat from the sun, but it's getting time for their hunting time where they're going out and they're looking for rodents and lizards and stuff like that. And in the case of desert king snakes, they're actually looking for rattlesnakes. Desert king snakes are immune to rattlesnake venom, and they can take a heck of a hit from a rattlesnake and still survive. And the way that they eat rattlesnakes and copperheads and cottonmouths is really cool. They'll grab them by the face and then swallow them whole. And there's nothing the rattlesnake can do. It's the coolest thing. They're really an apex predator for the snake world, and they keep a balance. A balanced ecosystem that other animals can't do because of the rattlesnake's venom. The reason why we go from usually about 7 o'clock in the evening to about 12:30 at night is that's a window of time where the snakes are crossing the road for whatever reason they see fit, depending on the species of snake. For example, rattlesnakes will cross the road to soak up heat and go on their way, and then some other snakes will be crossing the road just to get to the other side. So depending on what species of snake you're dealing with is the answer to that question. Why are they moving? And it just depends on the snake's behavior, the time of year, and the season, and really the weather is a big factor too, because when it's really, really hot outside, they can't sit out in the heat for long periods of time because they're ectotherms, meaning they get their body temperature from the outside world, as endotherms get their warmth and from inside their bodies. They produce their own body heat, and snakes and reptiles and fish do not do that. So they don't produce their own body heat. They're looking for the environment to regulate their body temperature, and if they get too hot, they can die. So that being said, that's why we're cruising at dusk and into the night, because that's the best time to find them. And really, that's where most rattlesnakes and pit vipers, which rattlesnakes are pit vipers, are active during the summer months, including copperheads and cottonmouths are also pit vipers. That's where a lot of bites happen, is from copperheads and other snakes, is people walk around in flip-flops in a very snaky area, and where the snake population is very dense, and they will step on the snake, and the snake has no choice but to defend themselves, and that's when problems arise. So if you know you're in a snaky area and there's venomous snakes in the area, don't wear flip-flops, wear closed-toed shoes. The price you pay for a snake bite is not worth the extra 3 minutes to put on some closed-toed shoes. Hey guys, Reese Hammock here. We're between Marathon and Sanderson in West Texas, and this little guy got off the road. This is a western diamondback rattlesnake. They go all the way from Galveston, Texas, all the way into California, and they get a maximum of about 8.5 to 9 feet long. A lot of times in South Texas, they get pretty big. Their venom is hemotoxic, meaning that it attacks the blood and affects the oxygen in the blood. These guys prey on mice. That's their main diet, and they're a huge advocate for getting rid of rodents, and that's mainly what they prey on. So it's not the bull snakes or the gopher snakes or the rat snakes that are really getting rid of the rodents. It's these guys, and they're related they're a pit viper, so they're related to copperheads and cottonmouths. And they have heat-sensitive pits on the side of their head, on the side of their face, and they can pick up 1/1000th of a temperature change on a mammal or a non-mammal, and they almost see like a predator in like infrared, which is really, really neat. And the way you can tell this guy between a Mojave is if you look at the tail, it doesn't have a yellow bead at the base of the rattle. It has that coon tail, the black and white stripes, but it doesn't have the coon tail, the yellow bead at the end of the rattle. So we're going to let this guy go on his way, and hopefully he gets bigger and eats a ton of rats like he's supposed to do. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and comment below. I hope to see you on my next adventure. Until then, catch you next time.